and they were a brand new agent. They're like, oh my heck, I'm gonna make like $150,000 if I can just sell this land deal. Spent months on this land deal. Well, guess what? The land deal didn't go through. Hey guys, Duane Richins, door-to-door realtor. So balance, let's talk about balance. If you are walking on a tight line and you do not have balance, you got two choices. You got to figure out balance quick or you're going to fall. So as we walk through balance, think of the teeter-totter of real estate. You sit like this, you're super high at one point, then you're all the way down at the bottom, you're super low, you're back up, you're high, you're low, you've got closings, you don't have closings. Oh my gosh, balance is crazy. So consistency is key. We're gonna walk through this today as we go through the fast-paced life of what it's like to be a door-to-door real estate agent. The emotions are insane. I can't tell you how many times that I've had like 10 in the bucket. I'm like, oh my gosh, 10 of these are gonna close. I've got multi-million dollar deals. I've got $500,000 deals. And I'm sitting there licking my chops to the bank. Oh, you guys are batting your head right now, aren't you? You're like, oh my gosh, yes, I've been there. And then all of a sudden they all fall apart and you get zero on the plate. You're like, oh my heck, what do I do? So let's talk about balancing those emotions first of all. We're gonna talk about balancing life. So the biggest consistency that I think I could teach you in balance. Quit looking at your bank account. Look at numbers. And when you look at numbers, be a realist. So if you want to close 3 houses a month, you better have 10 to 12 buyers you're currently working with or sellers. So 10 to 12 clients is going to turn into 3 to 4 closings. Now, make sure that when you close 3 or 4, that you're consistently working with 10 to 12 more, which means you constantly have to be finding. You have to be looking for new people. You have to be walking through that process of consistently balancing your time so that not only are you at those closings, but you're also out acquiring new clients that are going to help build your business. Now, as you balance your emotions, you've got to think about this. Some of these deals are going to fall through. Too often, real estate agents get so excited about the deal that, guess what? They're like, oh my gosh, I've got a closing, and they quit working and they get so excited. And then when the down hits, goodness, things fall apart and they're like, oh my heck, I can't work anymore. I had a real estate agent once that worked for me that was trying to do these land deals. And they were a brand new agent. They're like, oh my heck, I'm gonna make like $150,000 if I can just sell this land deal. Spent months on this land deal. Well, guess what? The land deal didn't go through. And the agent made zero because they spent all of this time chasing this land deal. And I told them countless times, hey, keep prospecting. I know that this is a great deal. Keep prospecting, keep prospecting. And I'm sure you guys have all had the same story. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have 20 baskets. Have all of them going at once and find whichever one's gonna fill up the first. Whenever that basket's full, go ahead and reap the harvest and start filling another basket. But have clients reach out to you. Have clients show their interest in you. Don't you always be the one chasing. Because if you're the one chasing all the time and consistently following up and following up and following up, oftentimes it could take you forever and you'll never close some of those clients. Make them chase you. Make them show you they're interested before you put all your time and energy into that. So balance those clients, balance those emotions. Know that there's going to be ups and downs, ups and downs. Know that if you fall, you just got to go out and work harder to get back up. And then know when you win, you're going to start back over and you got to build it again and build it again. So don't be upset if you have $100,000 months and then you have a $30,000 or $40,000 month. Okay, get consistent at having $75,000 months across the board, and that's where you're going to win. And I've been there. I've had 40 closings in a month. I've had, 10 closings in a month. So guys, get to where you're consistent and it's always wins. And you celebrate those massive months, but don't ever have super down months. And that comes from staying balanced, okay? So as you think about your door-to-door activities, let's talk about balance in life, okay? You've got to have, for me, it's God first, then it's family, then it's work. So as you balance your life to be able to perform at a really, really high level, you have got to make sure that you're finding ways in which you're filling all of the buckets. So for me, the first thing I do in the morning, because God's first in my life, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna read my scriptures, say my prayers, and dedicate time to Him. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend some time with my family. So we do our scripture study as a family. I make breakfast and lunch for my kids every morning. I read with them every morning and spend needed time with them before I dive into anything else. Once they're off to school, then I start my workouts and I start working on me time. You've got to have me time as well. Balance is important. If you don't work on yourself, you're gonna struggle, okay? Then, as we go through the day, I'm then turning it to work time, where I'm dedicating to my business, dedicating to you guys and social media, to build out this coaching program and helping clients, then I'm dedicating at 5:30, I am dedicating to family. Kids are home, I'm gonna spend time with them, I'm going to ball games. I always have dinner with my family. Guys, one of the biggest successes you could ever have is having success in the home. Nothing in life will fix failure in the home. So make sure that that's one of your biggest successes is being a hero in your home. That will bring more joy and blessings than anything else. Okay, so dinner's an essential. I've got to sit down with my family, have dinner. We play games, we watch movies, we do all the crazy stuff, get homework done, and then come 8 o'clock, my kids are in bed, and I have my wife time. I'm spending time with her, talking to her, watching shows. We watch chick flicks that she loves, and we spend time together, and then the day starts over again. But balance is huge, and you have to prioritize that balance in a way that you feel like you've accomplished all that you need to do. And make sure that your family feels like that they've accomplished everything that they wanted to do with you. And it recharges all those batteries. It helps so that you can be successful. Now, Saturdays, let's talk about the weekend. The weekend is the weekend. I don't plan on working on Saturdays. I plan on spending all day with the family. Sundays, all day to God and the family. So guys, you've got to set a plan, because if you don't plan effectively, you're going to fail. And the balance in life is going to go, which in most cases, most real estate agents are doing. I wanted to prospect today, but this client wanted me to see this house. I wanted to prospect today, but I had to do this closing, and I had this follow-up to do, and I had this paperwork to do, and this deal blew up. Your time is not balanced and you're not prioritized. And the minute you start working when it's family time, you're not going to feel effective. And your family's not going to feel effective. And then you're going to feel bad about it. And when you're working into the evening and you should be with family, your clients aren't going to feel effective, because they're going to know that you're not putting 100% effort into what you're doing for them, because you're thinking about the family. Guys, all of these things are essential in your life to have the balance, to have the ability to separate work from your personal life. So you've got to have that balance so that you know without a doubt that you're hitting every box and you're winning. These are important and essential tips. If you're going to go deep in real estate, in any business, in any career, you've got to set those boundaries to where everybody wins. And when you do, your joy, excitement, passion, energy, all of that will be through the roof. If you don't, you're going to feel like you're failing in every aspect of life. There's a good book out there, 5 Things That Determine All of Life's Outcomes by Brett Hayward. And great book. Go read it. Love that book. But yes, you've got to make sure that you're taking in all the steps, balancing your life to where you're winning in every way, shape, and form. Take some time. I'd love to see some comments on this. What are you guys doing that you find balance in? What has helped you as real estate agents in maintaining balance, feeling effective in all the things you're doing? And then the challenge I gave you about writing stuff down, you guys, go write stuff down. Try it for a week, and I want to see what things are helping you as you prioritize all these different things in your life. And take journals of it and record it. And like and subscribe. Look forward to hearing more from you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.